The organizers said over 3,000 religious leaders from multiple faiths participated in what was billed as a moral and theological rebuke of the Trump administration. The rally was organized by the Reverend Al Sharpton.
Because we wanted to say this nation is in moral trouble. It's immoral to try to take the vote from people that blacks and Jews and others suffered and died for. It's immoral to try and take health care from your mama because you don't like Obama. It's immoral to try and give a tax cut to the rich while we need infrastructure and jobs.
Speakers were under no illusion. They said the U.S. was built on white supremacy, but that Donald Trump has awoken something deep within society.
We have to preach from every pulpit in America that racism is America's original sin.
The eldest son of the 1960s civil rights campaigner Martin Luther King Jr. was eager to reach for hope.
So history has ebbs and flows. We go up and down. But at the end of the day, our nation is going to be a better nation for all of God's children.
But there was also a stern rebuke to members of the right-wing evangelical Christian faith who make up a core of the Trump base.
We owe an apology that we have allowed evangelicals to distort and bastardize the Bible and declare erroneously an outright lie that Donald Trump is a man of God. He is not God's man, and the reason we know is because we are God's people.
The members of the clergy are now walking past the Trump International Hotel singing hymns and spirituals on their way to the Department of Justice, where Attorney General Jeff Sessions is now in charge, a man who was once refused a federal judgeship in the 80s because he was alleged to be too racist. The Department of Justice has already reduced oversight of police forces accused of systemic racism and on Monday announced it would lift limits on militarized equipment for the police imposed by the Obama administration.
Because I have a dream.
But fighting racist violence was only part of Dr. King's message. It was a march for jobs and justice that he led in Washington in 1963. The clergy who gathered here on Monday say they have a moral imperative to hold the Trump administration to account 54 years later. Shihab, Rattansi, Al Jazeera, Washington.